It's more enjoyment. I love to run. I just like getting out there and testing yourself. And I suppose for me, competition, I'm a very competitive person. So yeah, just getting out there and doing the best I can do, really. I mean, it's the second year I've done it, and last year the crowds were amazing. And again, there's loads of people out there, and it's just so good to see so many people out and about on the streets of Cambridge, really. And for me personally, I wasn't quite as fast as last year, but yeah, still ran pretty strong to win. So yeah, it's a good day out. Yeah, so I raced in the Saucony A6 today, which is a good racing flat. For the marathon, I probably wear the Fast Twitch, and day-to-day training, I wear the Triumph and Mirage. So a good mix of shoes, really. I like to keep them fresh and mix around. 7 weeks out now, and I wanted to give myself a good hard run out. 7 weeks to go, so it fits perfectly, really. And just hopefully the next 7 weeks go to plan. So hopefully over the next 5 weeks, I'll look to sharpen up a little bit, do a bit more speed work than I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of miles recently. And then 2 weeks out, really ease off the mileage, keep the intensity in there, but yeah, drop it down. I mean, these few weeks I'll probably be doing 120 odd miles. For the last 2 weeks I'll drop down to sort of 80, then 60, and just really try and freshen up, but yeah, keep sharp. In terms of the build-up, I would not do too much in the build-up. I think I've fallen foul of that in the past, of doing too much training and going into the marathon too fit. So like now, I don't want to be as fit as I'm going to be on race day, but yeah, just don't worry about it. Try and relax and enjoy it. The worst thing you can do is go to the start line anxious and panicking and using all that nervous energy and let it go to waste. So try and enjoy it as much as you can, and try and get to 20 miles feeling good, which is something I haven't quite yet done yet. So hopefully at London I'll hit 20 miles and be able to push on. I think it's quite personal, the nutrition that you take. I tend to always go with porridge with blueberries and banana for any race I do. I tend to eat that 3 hours before. I've tried different things. I've tried eating closer and it's not worked. I've tried eating further away and just been hungry. So yeah, 3 hours out for me is perfect. And then I might, if I'm still hungry, have an energy bar like an hour before. But that's pretty much it. Don't overeat at breakfast. There's always a temptation to stuff yourself full because you're going to run 26 miles. But yeah, just eat enough that it's your normal routine, to be honest. And during the race, I try to drink every 5k. I have my drinks out over 5k, and I'll have my gels taped to them. I'll try and take probably 3 or 4 gels during the race. But again, it's quite personal. You've got to try it in training and see how you react to it, because it can quite easily cause a stitch if you have too much, and then you can obviously, die a death if you haven't had anything to eat at all. So yeah, it's completely personal, but definitely test it in training beforehand. So I suppose if I'm racing something full out, which isn't a marathon, I would tend to do a 2 mile warm up, which is just an easy jog for me. So probably 3 or 4 minutes slower than race pace per mile. And then do some drills and strides. Today I did a bit longer because I used it as a marathon sort of type run, so I did 25 minutes warm up, easy. Not as easy as I normally do, so kept it a bit quicker. But on marathon day, I'd just do an easy mile, 10-minute jog, really slow, just to wake yourself up, and then go into some drills and stretches and strides to sharpen up. So it's quite tough. I mean, I tend to work anywhere between sort of 40 and 45 hours a week in the office. It can be quite flexible, so I can often nip away a bit early if I need to, but yeah, I tend to wake up at 6:30, go out for an easy run, and then get my other run done around 5-6 o'clock in the evening. I suppose what's a bit tougher is those session days. So I tend to travel sort of 60-70 mile up the road on a Tuesday night, and then don't get home to 10 o'clock, which is quite tough. But yeah, it's just about getting it done and getting those good 8 to 10 weeks of solid build up, and hopefully be good to go on race day.